My name is Wakana Humphrey.
My daughter.
Yeah, she's my mom.
We came in 2003. I was 28 years old.
How old was I? I was 4.
You were 4, yeah.
I was 4 years old when we moved here into America.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard time, and my parents, they still live in Japan, and that was hardest time. I actually left from my family and came to United States. That was deeply hard time me as well, and of course my parents and my family. Everybody's sad about it, and still, miss my family. They miss me. All the, my families. I meet my husband in my hometown in Sasebo, Japan, and he was in the military, and so we met there. And actually, my husband lived in Japan 16 years, and so last cruise he has to come back to United States, so that's why we're here.
It was sort of weird, like, especially just adapting to the ways America was, because, like, it was definitely different than it was when we lived in Japan, because,
That time you was in it.
I was only in preschool at that time, but, like, I still remember, like, parts of, like, when we lived there, and then, like, moving here, like, learning the language, like, I already knew how to speak English when I was younger, so, like, it wasn't that hard, but, like, trying to learn and, like, adapt the way, like, people, like, were, I guess, here in America, it was definitely difficult, but, other than that, I don't think it was as hard for me, only because I was younger, but
it's hard, yes, it is, everyday challenge still, my, daily life, and, I'm starting to speak English when I met my husband, Jeff, and I have no clue, I was learning English in my middle school, but I'm really actually using it in real life with my husband.
Oh, so like you had to like learn a language.
I have no clue how to speak English, and I just say hello, I just only know, and yeah, that was very hard. Then we came, United States, and I married my husband, and I'm studying that from him and from his friends, and have my kids. Actually they learn English more than me, so I'm always kind of learn from
other people,
my daughter, and really major differences I came here about. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
The food is
and
different.
The food is different, but I can still, I love to cook, since I was a kid, and I love cook from, here scratch, everything. I can make Japanese food, that's no problem, but yeah, it's a little difference vegetable in there and here, and also major I really kind of feel, like since I came here, about respect and the people, and in Japan we really respect any work, community, family. We really respect elder people, and my family, grandmother, grandparents, and all other elder people, really respectful, and also the worker, any worker, that's incredible. And yeah, of course, United States workers also, but more kind of respectful is very kind of different to really kind of culture shock to me, like very fast.
So like the way people respect each other here is different than the way people respect each other. Japanese culture is very strict on the way they respect people, because they think it's important to feel like you're equal with people. Always.
I really want to my kids to learn Japanese culture. At least I want let them to don't forget it. And just like we have in March we have a girls' day, and May had a boys' day, and kids' day, child day. But everything we to let them healthier, wealthier, and growing, be more healthier to growing up. So we celebrate to like everybody.
I think it's like
Like
Boys and Girls Day. It's sort of like a day where you like appreciate genders. Like, but usually like when we lived in Japan, I remember like we would have like koi flags around, and we'd like always go celebrate, especially like during New Year's. We went down to Japan and visited my family a while ago, and
yeah, we celebrate like
we would like wear
Half day-
kimonos and
half
stuff.
day New Year.
Yeah, and just celebrate the New Year's, I guess.
Yeah. In Buddhism, I did it since I was little. My parents already practiced in Soka Gakkai International, SGI USA. This is 192 country and territory and very global, Buddhism. But I don't we chanting and every day and for about peace, for the peace and educate and for everybody, my family and all the around my family and friends to being healthier, and that's how I chant, always chant about it. And
it's like one of the ways where we can where we feel like we're connected still to our family over in Japan, because we do talk about it a lot, and happiness and world peace is the main thing that a lot of our family talks about, because we think it's an important thing.
And to give us the power to the mind to get stronger and stronger. Yeah. Yeah, I do. And of course my one of the dream to going back to Japan, because my parents getting older. I really want to take care of them nowadays, and more get older, you can more think every day my parents, my family, and I want to take care of them. To we had so much long time separate, so I want to always want to care nowadays.
Just want to go back and care for them as much as.
And what about
And
you?
also once a year I want to go back there. So I know if this teenager in the high school, they almost graduate.
Yeah.
I want respect that, let them they graduate here and be with a school student and friends. And yeah, I don't wanna break them heart, but
I would definitely love to go back to Japan. Only because back then when we did live there was a lot of more activities you could do there, and it's you can spend more quality time with family and everything. But where I was actually born and everything, I think I would definitely love to go back there, hopefully soon.